What's up, beautiful people? It's your boy Nate Jackson. It's another episode of Opinionated. Today, I have a fantastic guest. This guest literally is the reason why I thought it was plausible, possible, and something that I could achieve or bring to fruition to be the owner of a comedy club. Okay? We all have our impetus. This is one of mine. When you hear about people's journeys, this is one that I've watched and been happy to see. Tons of credits. I would say one of the kings of comedy. I don't give a fuck who was on that special. This is one of the funniest people to ever grab a microphone. Earthquake.
Thank you, brother. And I think what you're doing is great. Very few of you, us, Black comedy club owners. And I personally challenge all comedians, they must give back and come perform at your club because you're not a chain yet, you know, if you stay in the business. And we need more of you doing this.
I'm going to go for I think I'm going to do 7 of them.
That'd be beautiful.
I think I'm going to do 7 of them. So in the pursuit of sorting out the original location, which you've done already 2 times, and then this new one that we're at now, we've ironed out all the kinks, all the wrinkles, and all that is taken care of, and there's a clear path to owning pretty much an infinite amount of clubs. It just depends on what I want to do or what I want to pay for, or if it's about circling the wagons in different cities and seeing where a club can go. It seems to me like there's a club in every city, though.
Well, I mean, might be, but it's not successful. I think certain places that you go, you'll do well, you know, since you do have urban majority comics. Certain places you can go, and you can go places where, you know, there is no competition, such as Augusta, Georgia, Macon, those different places like that doesn't have clubs. And then you have places that clubs are not done well and they're not ran well in certain areas that you can do well. You know what I mean? So
I was thinking about Augusta because they have a military installation.
Yes,
it's very similar to Tacoma, Washington, with Joint Base Lewis McCourt here.
Yeah, Macon to be another place. It's a few places that you could go. That'll be good.
Well, tell me this, nigga, why are you so funny? What the fuck?
No, man, it's a blessing. It was never epiphany to do it. I stumbled on it, and you know, It's a constant reminder to me because it's you know, coming up with it and coming up with the jokes that it comes. As long as I keep my environment straight and keep it pure, the jokes will keep coming because I don't physically write. And when you don't physically write, you got to make sure your surroundings are good.
Well, okay, but I'm a comedian, and so we're going to dig into that a little bit deeper. There's something to a comedian saying, I'm in the hospital, my girl got my card, she running it up, bink, 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 bink. But that's not what you do. You go bink, 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 bink. There's a cadence there's a difference between just humorous, slightly funny, and grabbing your goddamn side like this nigga is ridiculous. What do you say? Bing, 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 bing.
And what I'm saying is, you know how you getting many a flawed alerts. That's just letting know she's robbing it.
Yeah, she's going crazy.
She's going crazy because you're in the hospital.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about is very specifically for those of you who are like in tune with the structure of comedy. It's the act out itself of he's in the hospital, he's inhabilitated, he can't get out there and get his card from this bitch, and all he's getting is fraud alert notifications. Now, anybody could say that. It's the way you go bing, 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 bing. It's got a cadence to it, Quake, that we have to acknowledge. It's like a 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Do you know how funny you got to be to just organically pull out that snare combination for the fraud alerts?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's the same way as a musician, you're just jamming.
Yeah.
You know, I remember one time Jamie Foxx was talking about when he was doing Ray, and he said he played with Ray Charles.
He did?
Yeah, he said he played when he got the movie for Ray. He actually sit beside him, and he was playing on the piano, and Jamie hit the wrong note. And Ray would say, "Why would you do that?" You know what I mean?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That ain't right. And so that's how it is. Is that you just feel that, and you. I always say my comedy is an extravagant. I just expand on a lie.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It start off as the truth, and then it expands to a lie. Like you have a brother say, "Man, I was fighting one dude, and I knocked him out." And then 3 weeks later, man, there was 18 motherfuckers. I stumped him out. I grabbed her. This girl came over here, I hit her. You know,
right.
That type of thing.
Right.
Expanded on it. Well, you just take it to a limit. You know what I mean? It has a concrete basis of the truth, and you just expand on it more and more on it. So if your girl stole your credit card, she might run it 1-2 times.
Right.
I take it. She's just killing it back. That. That's the expanding on it.
Exactly.
That's how you do it.
That.
Yeah.
Fucking hysterical. So when we talk about comedy and where people are forged in the fire and what trenches they came up in, you DC all day?
I'm DC, but I never got my chops from DC. All my chops came from Atlanta, Georgia, when I owned my own club.
I sincerely did not know that.
No, I never did comedy in DC. I didn't get into the comedy game until I got out of the military, out the Air Force.
See, that's crazy. So I just had Dominique on last episode, and Dominique was the same way, from DC, but she didn't really start gigging until she was in New York.
Yeah, I didn't. First of all, I didn't even know it was a profession. I mean, I love Richard Pryor, but I always loved him from a cinematic point.
Right, watching
his movies. I didn't never ever watch his comedy. First, I just didn't know it was an occupation. It just wasn't nothing that came across your desk or your lifestyle in D.C. If you didn't meet a comedian.
Right.
Wasn't something,
ball players, drug dealers, hustlers.
Yeah, you never. So when I hear shit like Dave Chappelle, Duke Ellington, the performing arts, and Eddie Murphy at 14 going to a comedy club, I was like, shit was never an option because I never knew it exists, So mine was more or less just found out about it being in the military, doing tops and blues, trying to get out of work. So that was my whole thing about it. And it just
they would let you rock. If you kill, you would get out of work?
No, what it was is they had a competition. And if you made it if you won in the competition, then your job be no longer as loading bombs for a living. You just go around the base to base performing with an ensemble. It was kind of like Broadway plays. And I was the MC. We do plays, that kind of thing. Of course, I didn't win. And
of course you didn't win?
No, I didn't win. Because I was never in it for the artistic part of it. It was trying to get out of work. They used to call me Skate Strowman because I skate out of anything. I was in tops and blues, burying people. I'll do anything to get out of work. Anything.
Burying people?
Yes. When you die in the military, and you want a military funeral, they'll send people such as us over there, and we'll be the color guard and come out there and fold the flag,
the performative aspect,
and the 12-gun salute and all that.
Okay, that's interesting. So it was a necessity.
Yeah, I mean it was just another angle of getting out of work. It was like I could shoot a M16 like a sniper. So I was a marksman on that. So I did that until they were saying, well, we want to deploy you to, for the war. And I said, well, then I started missing the target.
Said he hit that 9 times out of 10 until you told him that shit.
So the mother said, you real good. We're going to go ahead and send you with the Marines and make you a sniper. Funny. And then I just failed the qualification.
Man, you be cracking me up. We had a moment yesterday that I'm probably going to tell my great fucking grandkids about, but I don't know if I can explain it as good as that goddamn moment. But basically, I got a new Corvette. It is very fast. If you think your car is fast, this is probably 2 times faster. Like niggas get a Hellcat and think they rolling 600, 700 horsepower and that shit's fast. This car performs 850 horsepower, okay? I say, Quaker, look at my new car. So we go look at the car. He said, you're doing it, nigga. So then you get in the car. I said, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Bishop come outside. He's like, man, that nigga's crazy, man. Make sure you buckled up. 2 buckles. Quake grabs a buckle. He shows him the buckle. He said, all right. So I back out real slow. I'm on the street now. And I look over. I said, Quake, you want me to just do it like we like give you a little tour, like we just cruise? Or you want me to show me what this shit could do? Do what you do. Less than 3 seconds later, whoa, whoa, he said, all right, nigga. I get it. I don't know why he talks like that. But that nigga said, we're about to be eating pudding.
Yeah, I wasn't too worried, man, nigga. You was doing 90 degrees on 90 miles an hour on a regular street. I was like, nigga, you crazy in the motherfucker. I don't take these kind of gambles. I'm too close.
I just want to show you 0 to 45 real fast.
Nah, that was more than 45, nigga. Fuck out of here. I've been 45. That was 90, nigga. I said, you crazy as shit. Won't have me in this motherfucker. My woman just, what was you doing? Trusting this nigga with my life?
And listen, in order for something to happen to you, I gotta be willing for it to happen to me too. You in good shape because I want to live.
But it had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with you. Somebody pulled out and didn't see your ass. It's over.
Yeah.
You understand? Every nigga that been in the accident had an explanation.
Yeah. We were cool.
What could have happened? Yeah, fuck that. I don't take them kind of gambles.
But this is the thing. You didn't say we could die. You didn't say you said, nigga, we gonna be eating pudding.
We're gonna be eating pudding.
Went straight to the example of us laid up in a hospital eating fucking pudding.
You see the motherfuckers being there with a helmet on his head. Motherfucker came in there and gave you some pudding and everything. What happened? He was a car accident. He was in the coma. He finally came out. Nah, bro.
Nah, man, that shit was fucking hysterical.
Couldn't do it.
I backed up off of it. So who in comedy? This okay. So I'll say this. It's kind of an ongoing question I had because I'm looking at the game. I look at it in classes, right? Like there's classes of comics. You OG, you out there in front of us. Who, if you had OGs that looked out for you, who? That's one part. And then 2, who are you close with today? That's in the game.
Oh man, I last question first. Steve Harvey looked out for me. Cedric Entertainment looked out for me. Chris Rock looked out for me. Of course, the one and only gave me my biggest break, Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, with Legendary.
It was
Legendary.
We're putting that out, doing that.
And if you haven't seen Legendary, go see it. And it's not just because it's hilarious, but because it's hilarious in layers, brushstrokes, right? Like, we talk about the cadence of the bing, 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 bing. You need to look when he says that you got high blood pressure and you brush your teeth. He said, the kids say, your mouth bleeding, daddy. And then this nigga took the water from the sink and you see him washing the blood off the sink. Like, those little idiosyncrasies are the difference between being good at this shit and being, like, and actually mattering to the entire game. So go watch Legendary.
But you know that's true. When motherfuckers hiding shit, they'll clean the sink themselves. They brush your teeth and there's some blood on it. They don't want everybody else to know that their gums are there, so they wash it up and clean it off.
But for me, I get that. It was the way you like flipped it so you could see that you without a sink there, you know that water hit your hand, you let it gather, and then you spun it around the sink to get the whole rim of it.
Yeah.
That's the hilarity in it. So who, if you started after you got out the service and jumped into comedy, who was the OGs that was?
Steve Harvey said those were J. Anthony Brown.
But how'd they help?
Well, they really didn't help. They just encouraged me they gave me the confidence to say, do it the way you do it, you know? And when you have people that's successful, that everybody's giving them their accolades, telling you got it too, it just give you for me anyway, the reassurance that I'm on the right track if this is what I want to do, and that's what they did for me. Always, they just gave me that confidence of reassuring me that yeah, you got it, and that meant more than anything.
And everybody's still you still close or cool? Everybody's still good?
Yeah. I mean, I'm good with everybody that don't have a problem with me. I don't get caught up in the rest of that shit. I don't play fight. You know what I mean? I don't.
Nigga, I'm a sniper. Nigga. If I'm gonna fight, we fighting.
Yeah, I go to. It ain't no in between. It's
Right.
either on or off. So I don't get caught up in that. We comedians. You know, I'm in the joke telling business. So that's all we have in common is jokes. So these other things you're talking about doesn't even apply to me. I don't know you. You know me. I don't know you that well, and you damn sure don't know me that well. And then more than anything, you don't need me for your standard of living, nor do I need you for yours. So it shouldn't be a problem. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So it's, the rest of that shit is.
I just say what you eat don't make me shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're doing whole shit. You know what I mean?
Right. But sometimes, you can have somebody that's encouraging you. And this is what I've seen. Like, I've been encouraged by, not I wouldn't say your class. Your class has been encouraging from jump. But I would say, like, say it's a class above or whatever. Like, somebody that's young to you but old to me. Like, I have seen it where they go from encouragement to, like, not necessarily being as encouraging because they like, this thing coming on too strong. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the person that doesn't deal with and they don't deal with the reality of our occupation. You know what I mean? And I tell comedians all day long, even if you get rid of me and get rid of every other funny comic, they're still not going to come see you. That just means that the profession is dead. So eliminating me is never going to enhance or elevate you.
Right.
Because the standard has always been set since Richard Pryor and the rest of it.
Right.
They know greatness when they see it.
Right.
And by you trying to eliminate it, don't mean they're going to come accept you. That means our profession to turn into jazz.
Right.
That is just a niche. You know what I'm saying?
It's something else.
Yeah, or something else below that. So you really wasting your time by trying to hinder someone else from being at that point of growing and holding them accountable, or try to kill their growth, thinking your foolish ass is going to elevate you. All it's going to do is people just ain't going to fuck with the profession, period, because you don't have what it takes.
Right. You cooling off their jets. So
Yeah.
I'll pivot a little bit. I noticed over all the times that you come into the club that you bring your own people.
Yes.
They be thorough on and off stage.
Yes.
They know how to carry themselves.
Yes.
And they know you.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I can't say to the full extent that they may know you, but they know, like, don't go on there right now, or he don't want to do that, or he wear a 2X. Like, they know.
Yeah.
They know you, right?
Yeah.
And is there a particular reason why you do that, or is that a part of the giving back? Is that the uplift side of the game?
Well, I mean,
because I see you had Spencer, you had Brandon,
yes,
and now you got Bishop.
Yes.
And I told you myself while he was on stage, I said he got funnier because this nigga didn't have no rolling laughs last time.
Right.
I said he's either saying a lot of words now or got his jokes together. And I went out there and watched. I said, okay. He came back in agreement. I said, what did you say? He told me, he said the thing where he's telling the white women how not to get your ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
So are they growing?
Well, I mean, he's working. You know what I mean? What I tried to do is do for what, for whatever reason didn't happen for me. Give them an opportunity to be in front of a comedy-induced crowd.
Yeah.
Other than the crowd that's at the bar.
Yeah.
Or the crowd that's really came to the club to party and they just got a comedy that night before that.
Right.
That's not conducive to grow as a fucking comedian. And usually there's very few of you around black comedy clubs.
Right.
So if he does go in the mainstream, not only it's hitting the people that's in the audience is not his target audience of his how can I say it, his sense of humor.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So what I tell them is the biggest opportunity is by opening up for me is you're going to have people that's there to laugh. Now it's up to you to grow your comedy based upon that people that's come here to laugh. And that's the best place to work out. And then I work them, I let them work for me, they don't work for me, work with me until, I feel it's time for them to go ahead and branch out and do for themselves and give another young comic a shot.
What does that look like? Like when you're like, you about ready to...
Well, usually they'll take the shot that I gave them for granted.
Got you. So
You know what I mean?
They fuck it up.
Yeah. Well, they're just...
They fuck it up.
Hey,
man, we got Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Well, I can't make it. Fuck you mean you can't make it?
What they do is they just forget the reason why they're here. You know what I mean? And it's easy to do. You know what I mean? Because, it's the most seductive job. It's the most seductive job in the world is show business. It's easy for you to get jaded.
Mm-hmm.
And
Quickly.
just, you forget how good you got it until you no longer have it. I know it's a cliche, but it just is. And you have to remind them. Then you put them back out there, and then they back into the bars again and fighting for that. They're like, okay, that's what Quake was trying to tell me. You know what I mean? I said, the most beautiful thing in the world as a comedian is when you can put your name on a billboard and somebody stop and come pay and buy a ticket to come see you. And until you get to that point, you need to be very grateful for anything you get in this business.
Yeah, I tell my openers all the time, they ain't here to see you, nigga. That's what I gotta say.
Well, I tell them this.
No, I'm not bullshitting. No. They be like, man, how much time I got? I don't give a fuck what you do. Get out the way. You here, you got a flight, you got a hotel, you getting paid to perform, nigga. It don't matter what you do. When we go, if you don't believe me, look on Ticketmaster reviews and see how many are like, all the openers were so amazing and memorable. Nate was cool. Well, it's not how it happens. It goes, I fucking love Nate, and the openers brought that shit too. Right. They might say it by name, but at the end of the day, I've been an opener. I've been a feature, and it would behoove you to know rule number one is never outshine a master anyway. So I just give them that perspective. We got 4 hotel rooms. They got 1 big one. I'll be goddamn we checking in and your ass in the big room.
Well, what I tell them all the time, I tell the people that works with me, they came to see me, but they should. You want them to leave remembering you.
Very much so. But also understand that I'm allowing you to have access to this audience that I've procured over years of grinding and getting them from posting on the internet. So if you out, please go. Say your social. Sell your shit. Do your shit. But don't turn around and act like that's not what the people here for.
Right.
Because if I wasn't here, could the 4 of y'all do this?
No.
Exactly. So I say it. I'm not to drag them or to keep a hand over them or nothing like that, but just be like, let's keep our perspective.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to say that. But see, I have a mechanism. I usually don't personally have to say that. I have a person that says that for
Somebody else says it?
Oh, yeah.
I want them to hear it from me. I don't want them to wonder if that's my sentiment or not.
No, because because 9 out of 10, I'm not the one that hired them.
Okay.
They get referred to me by that person, and then that person know what the standard is, and they say this the person is, and then me and them become friends and just work as comics together as a show part of it. Now, if it fucks up doing the discipline part of it or something has, then I relay it to the other person like that, and he keeps the score. And tells them, okay, you this, and that. If you continue on, there's 1,000 other motherfuckers that want to take this.
So you got somebody doing your grim work in that regard.
No, it's not grim work. This is an organization. I have no time for that. I'm trying still. I have no time to manage no other body on the team but myself. I'm responsible for nothing but the jokes, and everything else is the responsibility of my team. And I even have to deal with the discipline of somebody that's on the show. I feel if I have to sit here and have this kind of conversation with you, it's stopping me from achieving what I'm doing.
Could have been writing a joke.
I could have been doing anything else. I don't have that time to be a disciplinarian to you. and a misunderstanding on that point. And most of the time, I
give grace for I call it not growing pains, but growing grace, right? Like if it's a new person around, I give them grace for some fucking up. But I'm not going to keep telling you the same thing twice.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just not.
It is a great
shows
part
this weekend in 4 cities, and I ain't got time to be. I don't have time. So you better than me for having somebody to come in and do the grimwork so you can stay nice. I definitely be like, let me holler at you personally.
No, I don't have time for that because see, it'll change my attitude
towards them.
Well, not even towards them. I have other things.
Oh, you just mean in general? Like, yeah,
general.
You got to go there mentally now.
Yeah, I got to go there mentally.
Yeah.
Now I'm in another space.
Yeah, now I'm a principal. You know shit.
I'm not calling you. I send you to the principal office.
Right.
I'm not the principal.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why teachers send them to the principal because she got other people to teach.
Right.
Got other things to do. I have no time to discipline and different on it. It's understanding and then come back. And we don't even discuss it. You know what I mean?
Right.
We don't have to
see
go
your behavior
over
change.
Huh?
You just see their behavior change because somebody got the message to them.
Well, to err is human. And you know, it's always a learning process when you're dealing with us.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm structured. There's certain things that I rely on the person that's opening for me up, that I rely on that helps me do what I do.
Right.
I don't like to be at the show before it's time for you to call my name.
Right.
Certain things, and once we got that understanding, don't deviate from that. You get what I'm saying?
Do your goddamn whole 30. If you don't see me, stretch.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Stretch and what time it is. And when you get there, the club, you speak for us.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 7 o'clock show. Shouldn't start at 7:30. You know, you go on 7. You need to tell the motherfucker, I need to be on stage at 7:05.
Yeah.
Because all that does is make the 9:30 show 10:30.
Yes. And it's not gonna not come.
They
already out in line.
They already online. So how the first show was late. So you have to give them that power. Hey man, if the show ain't started, then call the people.
Yeah. And so that is usually that right there is what that's the catalyst where I'm like, they're not here for you. For instance, at these theater shows, parking be different.
Yeah.
And so and people aren't. Comedy club, people usually have gone there more frequently. They know where to park, where the lot is. The lot's right outside. At the theaters, you might have to go to a lot across the street or an underground park or whatever. So shows supposed to start at 7, and they still loading in. Show sold out. It's 75% full or 60% full. The balcony full, but the back of the room ain't full yet. My opener's like, we're going to hold for 10 minutes until it's full. I said, nigga, if you don't go out and start telling your jokes to whoever the fuck's in front of you, by the time I get out there in an hour, or it's 4 openers, when I get out there in 40 minutes or whatever, it's going to be ape shit.
Right.
It don't matter whether or not come on, man.
Some people
if we wait, then more people see me, then I sell more shirts.
Yeah.
What?
But see, that's the selfishness of you.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's where you give the briefing, and if the attitude doesn't change, then you replace them. And you don't have to do it.
I don't at all.
See, I don't even deal with it. Someone tap them on the shoulder, say, I need to see you in the office.
We need to holler at you.
And then, you don't have to fire them. You don't have to replace them. They just won't be on the next show.
Yeah, that's fired.
You can call it what you want.
It's a break.
No, what you always brief to them, you're an independent contractor. So
they're going to run out of it before you run out of it.
Well,
running out of it changes behavior quick.
Yeah, well, once I stop with you, I don't bring you back.
Oh, really?
Oh, no.
Ain't no like in 3 years I'll run you back through.
No.
No, we had to run. You didn't fuck that off.
You need to
blessed.
Go. It's like a bird. You out the nest, man. Fly.
Yeah.
Can't come back to the nurse and get back in the egg.
You can't get back in the egg. You ain't never seen a bird get back in the egg?
You ain't never seen a bird get back in the egg. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm going to pay a bill right quick, man. With that said, fellas, I need you guys to check out hims.com for Hims. Make sure you check them out. They specialize for you. You can get your skincare personalized to you, your mental health personalized to you, your better sex personalized to you. You need a few more minutes in bed? For Hims. You got a spot on your head that you want a little bit more hair in. You want to see it come back. You want to feel your hairline in. For Hims. Go on there, sign up with them, start moving in the right direction. You get a personalized weight loss plan. You can, if that's what you're into, it's designed with one goal in mind, helping you feel happy in your body. You need to eat healthy, get strong. You can find nutritional, protein-packed recipes in the Hims app to help you maintain muscle mass. It's not just one thing. It's several things. If you're interested in any of that, check it out. Use it as a resource, forhims.com. That's the first thing I want to say. Second, I want to say another sponsor is me. The Roses Collection, my clothing line by Nate Jackson. This is a collection of clothes for the big guy that wants to be fly. You ever been to the store and you ask them, do you got this in my size? And they don't? Well, you don't have to worry about that no more. We specialize in 1X to 4X. If you little, you out of luck. And yes, my shit is fly. It is made and manufactured in Pakistan. This is combed cotton. What I'm wearing right now, look at it. Fly as shit. This is called fleece print. This ain't out yet. I want you to know this is 2 seasons away, and I already got it. It's like screen print, but it's with fleece. Everything feels good. The average sweater is 200 GSM in America. This right here is combed cotton, 350 GSM. This feels like a car cover. This is fantastic in regards to the fabric, the feel. I'm very comfortable. It's not hot. It's light. It's also pants. So this whole outfit is my brand. Hat, hoodie, pants, everything but the shoes. And who knows, shoes may be coming soon. Go to rosescollection.com. And in that spirit, I got to give some roses. And so my roses are going to go to Quake again. And this is for, I know we just came off the section talking about when they got to go, but it's for having, I don't want to say an appetite. It's not an appetite, but for having in you a desire to want to give back to the comics in a way where it actually affects all of comedy. Somebody may not be with you anymore, but they've learned, and not being with you, they're like, if I had a time machine, I'd go back and you don't get a chance to undo, but you can learn and move forward that way. And so I've watched young comics come under your tutelage. I have personally seen your work ethic. Literally, I have been on Runyon Canyon, like, I'm going to get my shit together. And I get out to Runyon and Quake coming the other way. Working out. Health is wealth. And so I want to make sure I get my roses to say, because you have every right in the world to just be completely selfish and not give a shit about none of that. But you actually you care. And that's what these roses are for. The roses are for the heart that you share. And in this game, what I've noticed is the comics from your class, they kind of have to cover that. They kind of be a little more callous. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the how long you been doing comedy?
Over 35 since 91.
Okay, so yeah, the comics that came up in the 90s, you guys had it a lot more dog eat dog, me versus you, right? Our class is like, hey man, tell me, like Bishop literally was like, so what are you doing that you got social media popping? I didn't say, man, get your dumb ass out my car asking me the secret to my success. I said, this is what I do, man. You post every day. It's a talent show. Give the internet something every day, right? You have to understand, like, in the 90s, that question probably would have got you banked. Like, that's how cold they were. I've seen niggas take another nigga's set list and tear it up before a competition set. Old niggas. And Tony Spires has told me story after story after story of how it was. We did the Bay Area recently. Somebody about to run the light. Other comics were lighting them with their cell phones. Back in the day, everybody like, nigga, that nigga ran the light.
Right.
Fuck him. So to be from your class, but have heart and still give it speaks to your longevity. It speaks to who you are as a man. It speaks to really like the genuineness that you are as a person. Those are my roses that I'm giving to you based on the Roses Collection. So make sure you check out the rosescollection.com. And I'll move into a couple other questions and then we get up out of here. What has Earthquake always been your stage name?
Yes.
From jump.
Yes.
How? Because we share the same first name.
I didn't know this is what I wanted to do. And I had been in the military for 9 years. And just in case this shit didn't work out, I didn't want to scully my good name.
Hilarious.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my family is very critical and the funniest family in the world. And if this didn't work out, I just didn't want my family to be like, he got out the military and went to Atlanta trying to be Richard Pryor.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They can't track you if you...
Yeah, they didn't know. You couldn't. They never could get no reconnaissance back at home because nobody knew me by earthquake. You know what I mean?
But then they started to.
Yeah, but it took about 5-6 years before they knew that was me.
Okay, but so how did the name? Were you killing so hard it sounded like an earthquake? Or?
No, I had a friend. His name was Griff in the military, and he always made bad decisions. So I came to him and said, "I'm thinking about changing my name to Earthquake." And he said, "I wouldn't do that if I was you." So I did it.
You would ask him who gonna win the game?
Yeah.
Whoever he bet on.
Whoever you say gonna win, I bet on the other team.
And win.
You know what I'm saying? He never made good decisions. So I always did the reverse of the advice he gave me.
Yeah. But so you came up with Earthquake, ran it by him, he said, "Don't do that shit."
Yeah,
so you did it.
And I did it.
Okay, but why Earthquake? You came up with that before you ran it by him.
I mean, it just came to me. It was like Earthquake. Why not?
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah, natural disaster. The only natural disaster that a weatherman can't predict.
They can't.
No,
well, they can now, but they couldn't.
No, okay, don't. They still can't. Nobody gonna tell you an earthquake gonna hit tomorrow.
Right.
You know
they might say we have some seismic readings, but that doesn't mean it's coming.
By the time they get the seismic reading, it's an earthquake.
It's an earthquake.
You know, a weatherman can tell you a thunderstorm coming, a tornado coming, those type, but you'll never hear a weatherman saying earthquake is going to hit tomorrow at 4:45.
Right. Get outside or get ready because here it comes.
Yeah, it's coming.
Right.
Earthquake is the only natural disaster that can't be predicted.
Okay, these are a series of different random questions.
Mm-hmm.
You pull one, I read it at random.
Booyah.
Boom. It's a good one. It says, "What do you consider the most overrated virtue?"
The most overrated virtue.
Yeah. What is a quality people have that people cherish and you like, man, shit.
Looks.
Really? Usually ugly people talk like that, but you...
No, because...
Your face is symmetrical.
No, looks is equivalent to a new car. She's fine when you first get it.
Yeah.
But as you drive it more and more, you get used to it, and it loses its luster if it gives you too many problems.
Yes.
A fine car is not a good car if it keeps breaking down on you.
Right.
And that's the same thing. A person, once you get it, you know, you're like, this a badass chick, but as she gives you problem, she becomes uglier. Right. She's no longer. I say it all the time.
It's an unreliable car.
Any woman out here, I don't care how fine she is,
mm-hmm.
if some man said don't give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how fine.
Nigga, don't just look at her. You can have her. Shit.
I mean, can't stand her.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Goofy bitch.
So yes,
it's somebody.
It's some man that tells you can have that pussy.
Please take it. Actually,
I'll drive you over there to her. I'll drop her off. So that's
I'll give you the date budget if you get this goofy broad out of here.
And the beautiness of the physical aspect of her wears off. But the totality, if she's an abusive person, it lasts longer. So I had to learn that the hard way. Because I always went with the physical aspect of it.
Right.
And then they turn ugly later on.
Right.
You know, and then I said, whoa, let me make sure both of them are lined up together. And that's just experience.
Okay. So it's not that you like, if she beautiful, I'm running. It's more like, do your other qualities, are you beautiful inside and out?
Yeah, it's the totality has to be beautiful, not just the physical appearance.
And so then, okay. So then how do you How do you determine that? Because it takes a minute to get past,
Well,
to even get a scenario in which you can see the beauty of the inside of a person.
Well, the first thing I do, of course, I'm a man. The physical attraction of seeing them attracts me to them. And then, I just put that aside and start seeing how she carry herself.
Well, now, what do you mean? Now, I'm a young unmarried man trying to put me on game.
Well, what you do is whatever the physical aspect, because we are what we see. But once you see that, let me see what you is, and the best way to do that is to prolong the intimacy of it and put them at that point. Because once you disarm them with that, I want that, but that ain't the first thing I want. Let me see, can I coexist with you?
Now, you said you were structured.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a structure to that? Is there a time that I should?
Yeah, it's
Steve Harvey's 90 days.
No, don't. It's you'll have to feel it, because eventually who she truly is,
it's gonna come out.
It's gonna come out, and you to me, you mask it with the physical aspect of it, because that's what we love as men. But if you put that to the side and just allow her to show you who she is, and the best way you put her that way is, I believe what you said, that you are the baddest chick out here. Now I just want to observe it and let me see it. And then you'll get to see it. And the key part, can you coexist with her with not doing nothing at all? Just if you was in the Bahamas with it. Or do you need certain things for y'all to have a good time? Do you have to be doing something, or do you have to be the clown, or the court jester?
You got to be on. You got to be an entertainer.
The financer,
right?
Or doing these type of things. Can you just sit there with you and her, and she occupies your attention and your time, and it goes well? And I was fortunate enough to find that.
That's a blessing.
Yeah. Oh, it's a truly blessing.
What I'm coming across now is having to strengthen my spirit of discernment because of the social media popping that I did. They know who I am. Like I imagine you meet a woman, she know you quake.
Yeah.
So then here goes the Oscar performance.
Yeah, but the movie, who they truly is to truly come when you sit there and you just almost say, I don't want nothing from you, but that part of you I can wait to get. Now show me why you the best woman for me, and I'm willing to do the same to show you I'm the best man for you, and then take it from there. And the objection of the job. You're looking for Miss Right, not Miss Almost Right.
Right. Do you disengage yourself, or do you got somebody that makes that call too, so you can stay focused?
No, I got people to disengage that.
With the
They'll put out.
bitches?
Yeah, I got a put out crew.
And they like, yeah, that's a wrap.
No, what I do, they because we're business. We're not a businessman like Jay said. We're a business, and I can't give you how much I care about you. I can't give you the opportunity in case you're not an adult or you feel that you entitled to something. Put me in a position that false accusations can go. So the best thing for me to do is call my get out crew, and I walk out the door and they come in, and then ask you to pick up the stuff and everything. And if they was living with me, take them, make sure I put them up in a hotel for a month and so they make a transition to get to where they living at, help them get back on their feet.
Remind them the NDA.
Things and everything.
Shit.
Yeah, and then we can go somewhere publicly and sit down and have a conversation where this didn't go off the rails. And I tell them, and a lot of them be upset. And some of them probably see it now and they understand, and I'm trying to explain to them it's not personal, but I have to protect this. My personal life would never endanger. Too many people depends on this. My standard of living depend on this. And I just can't take the chance that maybe you don't take this the right way and just levy false accusation and put me in a situation that it could become into a physical confrontation on your part. Because at the end of the day, all they're going to do is use my name. So best for me to have somebody say, get your stuff. They walk them around the crib, get their stuff, and tell them where it is. And then about a week later, we'll have a conversation about it.
That's smooth?
That's been smooth for as long as I've been doing it.
Yeah,
I've been doing it about for 15 years.
I'm going to call you. I'm going to get you.
Yeah, you just have some of your boys. And one of my boys.
That'd be a girl, though, right?
No, it's a dude.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
No. He just, what
the
you do is.
energy a girl's going to give would make that be a smooth thing.
No, the dude is more even better because at that particular point, they're arguing at him. Tell him to come. He's a bitch motherfucker. He can't say it. He need to telling them. I was like, hey, it ain't that he ain't this. He just says best this way. And you give him a stimulus package or some money, financial. You give him some money and, you know what I mean?
Stimulus package.
Yeah, you give him a stimulus package and you sit down and then you'll get a call and you let them come on down. And by that time, we both know that the situation where it didn't need to be. And I gave you warnings about it and it's a decision I made. And I'm not saying that, I tell them it's not you, it's me because I've came to the conclusion you're not the woman for me and you shouldn't be with no man that don't feel that way about you. You should have the man that think you're the best in the world because you are. You're just not right for me.
Right.
And I'm not going to sit here and use you or just have you around and not. I date for a purpose. I'm not dating you just to be fucking with you.
Right.
And I'm looking for Miss Right, not Miss I Right. And you just tell them the truth. And the only reason I did this just in case what I was telling you, you couldn't handle it at that point, and you would have did something that I know you would have regret, which would have caused me to do something but my reputation would have took a hit for it, and I have to protect my business, which happened to be me, so I don't put myself.
Yeah, we're a brand.
Put myself in that position. So the best way is he just walk you around and let you grab your stuff that is, and when they leave. The locksmith come in, change the locks, and then I come back home.
Where do you go while all that's going on?
Anything. Go to dinner, check a movie out, go visit some friends. You know what I mean?
The movie was incredible.
Yeah,
when I got home, my house was my house again.
I mean, if it happened on a Thursday, I go on the road.
Right.
Come on back.
Yeah.
I call him up. He give me the keys, the new keys to the house. And that's it. And then by that time, I'd say the last 3 that happened to never called me back. We never discussed it. We discussed it. They didn't like, the situation. I mean, the hotel that I was putting them in. I'm not staying in here. It was like, that's $5,000. That's $5,000
for the month. Right.
To house you. One motherfucker moved out of her place and moved in mine, and I didn't even know that she lived with me.
What?
No, because
she seemed like she was visiting a lot.
No, she stayed with me all the time. You know us.
Yeah.
We only home Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Right.
We gone on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We back on Monday.
So when you left, she left, or she would just come back all weekend long?
I don't know what she did on the weekend that I was gone. But when I come back, she's there. We hook up and she stays with me and she just stay over. She your girl. She stay over your house. I never go over. See, I don't do away games. I don't sleep over women's house that is not my woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's too much shit going on.
Well, I don't know who the previous motherfucker she was fucking with.
Yeah.
And you fuck around, bust a nut, go to sleep, nigga hit you in the head. So I believe it's either a neutral site, which is a hotel, or home field advantage, my crib.
Yeah.
So if you
I'm
dating
thinking neutral because that whole my crib shit is a lot of access.
Yeah, but I have 2 places. Like I have a house and I have a condo.
Okay.
We can kick it at the condo because that condo is hole proofed.
What the fuck? Wait. It's not fireproof.
Hole proof.
What is
Hole proof means
Nigga, what is that?
hole proof means
No sharp corners?
No, ain't
No
nothing,
knives in the house?
Nothing invaluable, none of your important shit for them
Yeah,
to
you tear this
steal or
motherfucker up,
anything.
he's gone.
No, just they nosy. They can go into your business, how much you make.
Got you.
See, when you at home, you take your ring off, you home.
Right.
But you can't do that if you fucking with a woman that ain't your woman.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't bring them to your home. You take them to your condo. And that's hole proof because you don't have nothing of valuable in there. You got little what I call cheese for the rat. You have, like a 14
Fool's gold and shit.
Fool gold, and then 14K gold, one little black earring,
right,
and that kind of shit. Then you can sleep comfortably in that motherfucker. Because if you leave, you can leave her in the house. You ain't worried about her snooping because ain't nothing you got important in there
at all.
So she
but
can
there
go
gotta be
through
enough shit that she think that's where you stay for real though.
Well, she doesn't know that because she doesn't know about the house because she never been to the house.
Right.
The other place got clothes and everything in there too. You don't know that is not my primary resident because everything that makes me comfortable that's in my house is in there except for my valuables.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, then when it elevates, then you be like, okay.
You came up with this on your own?
Yes.
This is genius. And how far from not don't be too specific, but how far from your, let's call it valuable home is the condo?
Oh, 15, 20 minutes.
So the condo's more central. Like, this ain't far for the
Yeah, right off the highway, easy. My house in Calabasas. So, be different. You sit there and you don't bring them there. And then if it does materialize into something, and you just tell them, I got a house. And then they say,
nigga, this is a bitch.
She said,
there's no quake.
Say you got a house? I'm like, yeah. And then you take it to him.
And she drives 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15
to see
minutes.
real life to be like,
me.
God damn.
And then look him in the face. I didn't know that we would get this close, and I couldn't bring you to my home until I knew we would be at this point. So that's just reassure you that I'm into you that much because I'm sharing this.
So they ain't even taking it wrong. They like, you know what?
No.
Thank you for this new level of introduction.
No, that shows a more commitment that you are, that the relationship is progressing.
They don't look at you and go, nigga, is there another house?
Well, no.
Is there another?
One.
Is there another goddamn level house?
Yeah, I mean, no, they just, they're so happy that they see progress in our relationship.
Right.
To the point that the mirror that you didn't initially introduce them to that, they're not upset. They get upset when they find out. I
can see that backfiring, like, all the shit that we done did, nigga, and you ain't tell me you had a home down the street?
No, you was going to do that if I had a home or not. I didn't ask you to do that. That didn't determine that. You did that because you wanted to do with that.
Right.
If that was a determination for you to do that, you're the wrong chick for me anyway.
Right.
This is explaining who I am. And most women that you get to that point, they know you that much to understand he has those gardens, and this is a growth. This is a step closer to the ultimate thing of us being together.
Now, my sister is a relationship guru, national best-selling author, keynote speaker, and she has a whole concept that she teaches women and men about gradations, about first dates being like low energy output from men. First step, second step, do something else, keep it in the afternoon. Like, it sounds like you low-key saying that same stuff, but I have never heard nigga have a middle house. I never heard of having a hole proof condo.
Yeah, because women are nosy.
Okay.
And then you don't know if you could trust this woman, and you just allowing her all into your house with all your personal.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
Like, man, I don't want it. And they be ready to come over, but it's like, we need to go somewhere else.
Yeah, but see, you can't do hotels.
All in my shit. I want to go to
hotels
sleep.
Gonna be all in your. Exactly. You can go sleep comfortably. You can do whatever because there's nothing valuable in there that they could take that you can't replace because you hole proofed it.
Or even hole proofed has got to be the word of the day. But even like, will they like be taking pictures all in your shit? So like, can you? Now, anybody that ever been in your house is like, well, oh, she was up in there, huh?
Exactly.
So when the girl lived with you and you didn't know she didn't have a house no more, she was just at the condo?
She was at the condo.
So she lived with you, but you didn't live with her?
No.
Nigga, this is amazing.
So when I tried to put her out, she said she had nowhere to live. I said, what about the apartment
that I met you
when I dropped you off when we met? She said I was spending so much time with you. It was foolish for me to keep my place. So I just put my shit in storage and stayed with you. I said, oh, okay. Well, let me help you get your apartment back.
Or get your shit out of storage and put it somewhere.
No, I helped her get her apartment back, and it's the stimulus package, and help her move her shit back in her apartment, and kept on going.
The term stimulus package, is that like, how do you determine, it's not like it's approved by Congress.
No, it's whatever you need to help you be back self-sufficient.
That's about
without me.
About $5,000-$8,000. That should do it.
Some of them is $5,000-$8,000. Some of them is higher than that. You know what I mean?
It's a severance package.
Service package more than anything. Yes, and it's you just want to make
Does it
sure.
come with an NDA?
Well, no, I don't even need an NBA because most women that you deal with, if you're that good to them and the rest of them, they have any conscience about themselves. They've been dogged out before, and they can't throw you in that thing on it. They can't put you.
Me and my ex broke up, and I moved, and I let her stay in the condo we had together for another 2 months with no pressure to move out. Like I'm like, just get land on your feet. I'm not gonna pressure you.
Exactly.
And I bumped into her dad, and her dad was like, "Nigga, you don't even know how much that like we appreciate that aspect of how good of a dude you were to our daughter."
Yeah.
Because I've thrown bitches out my house. I'm not, and this was him being a man. He's like, nigga, I've thrown bitches out my house.
No, I can't do that.
In the night.
I got daughters. And the only thing I got, not only daughters is, you know what I mean? It just didn't work out.
Yeah, I don't hate you.
And it's nothing wrong with you. You're just not right for me.
Right.
And how can I help you make this transition better?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some of them, it costs a little pretty friendly. And I got friends like you. I wouldn't do that shit. I said, but you're not me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I got to make sure she's right.
This is what I'm saying when I say the heart. It's cold, but it's warm. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
You got to get the fuck up out of here, but I'm going to help you get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
We'll do one more card. I like these. This is at random. I like that. Okay. I like this one too. We're going to learn about Quake today. This card, and I'm going to add to it. This can't be anything to do with stand-up.
All right.
Which talent would you most like to have?
Most like to have, but I have other. Okay, most
you see what I'm saying?
to have. Oh.
It got to be something else. You're very talented, but what if you could have one more talent? You could rub a genie bottle and they give you one more talent. What would you like to add?
Man, singing.
Really?
Yeah, man. Johnny Gill is one of my best friends, and I envy that. Because if you could sing, that done it, boy.
You gonna have to get hella more condos, nigga. If you could sing, you gonna have all the condos in the valley, nigga.
Yeah.
I can sing.
You can?
That was my song you was coming out to?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, you can. And it was fucked up, so I Shazammed the thing. Me and Bishop, I said, this song was kicking. And I asked
you didn't know it was me before you heard it?
No. We was looking for it. And we couldn't get it. And we had to ask the DJ.
It comes out Tuesday.
And we was Shazamming it.
Yeah.
And the motherfucker said, can't find it.
Right.
So we went to the DJ, and the DJ said, we said, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, my server.
And then he said, that is him. And I said, oh, shit. I said, man, play that shit. I'm going up on that.
Yeah.
So I came up
and
on
I
it.
was bugging because he introduced, I heard it playing. I was like, why the fuck is my song playing in the middle now?
Yeah.
Usually, if it's playing, they play like at the end of the let out. Nobody's asked for it. And that may be where you heard it, but
yeah, that's where we heard it.
To come out to is wild because we all know comics we ain't coming out to no bullshit. We want it to be something that's slapping.
Yeah,
it's got the people. You can let it play a little bit. So man, that is so flattering. So that song comes out on Tuesday, and it should have been out, I'd say 2 months ago, but we had to redo. We had to rebuild the music part of the song because the original beat that I had a sample in it from like Pleasure P or Pretty Ricky and them, and I didn't want that sample to be in it.
Right.
Because once the sample is in it, it's up to Pleasure P how much he want to make off my shit.
Exactly.
So everybody who I fuck with in music, Apparently, they think this shit is the Wild West. Like, nigga, put that shit out. That nigga ain't going. That nigga, I played it. Dig that. I played it while we were in the studio making the motherfucker. Just a 30-second video. I'm like, this coming soon. This is what we in the studio doing. Comment at Pleasure P. This a fire way to get a sample from Pleasure P. Tag the nigga. I was like, you know what? We're not gonna do this before you even get to answering it. So
that happened to what was his name?
Everybody, nigga. The music industry's fucked
I mean, who got robbed the shit out of him? And Cisco, his song. Because his biggest hit took all his money. Yeah.
Who?
I forgot who shit he took and didn't get asked for it, and he took all the money from it.
Sting gets paid. I can't. It's an absurd, and it's so absurd that I think it's not even real. So I won't quote it. But you can look it up. But Diddy song.
I think it's
Biggie
Steve.
died?
What's the gay dude? Martin.
Cisco.
No, Cisco gay. I'm talking about. I didn't know Cisco was gay.
I don't know either. But
Martin. His last name was Martin. Oh man! But I saw his "Wear They Down" or whatever thing off of it, and he said his biggest hit, he didn't get a clearance from it, and it was his biggest, the thong song.
And that's not what. And
it killed him.
So the story I saw was Diddy's song. Every step you take, when Biggie died.
Yeah.
To clear that, if I'm right, he pays Sting $5,000 a day.
Oh, fuck
something
that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like whatever the amount was, like it breaks. Don't quote me because I don't want nobody to watch this and me in the comments like that ain't what it was and that wasn't true. Yeah. Look it up though, but it's absurd to where I'm like, you know what? I would rather do my own compositions, have my own. So it took another 40 days to get it right, to add the keys that I wanted instead of what was the sample, to add the guitar that's in there instead of the sample. So I don't know if I don't think they have my mastered version without the sample. I think you may have heard the one with the sample.
I know it had Twister in it.
Yeah, Twister's in it. So I'm working with Billy Moss. Billy Moss was Tyrese's original manager.
Okay.
And so great dude. He used to throw the show in the Valley was like on Wednesdays. It was all different artists and stuff, and then comics would perform.
R&B Live?
Yeah. So he was with R&B Live. Then they all split up, and then he kept going. It was called One Mic Live or something like that.
Right.
And so I came in. When I came in, I was going to R&B Live religiously. It was my getaway from fucking around, hanging at the store and hanging out to laugh at them. Like, nigga, on Wednesdays, I'm going to that. Nigga, I'm going to see these young talent singers and shit. And Red Grant would host. Right. And obviously all these other, shout out to another DC comic, but it was a dope night. And so Red got tapped to go out with Cat. And then because I was there a lot, they were like, nigga, could you host one? Somebody no-showed. I hosted. I'm up there singing, fucking around with the band, making musicians hit your verse one more time. And they going in the verse, we singing together and shit, holding the drummer's arm in the air so he only got one hand. This nigga got to keep the beat with one hand. Like I was adding to the shit to where they made me the host. And so we just got real cool. And so once I started fucking with my own music again, because I was dabbing back in the day, but once I started fucking with it again, Billy was like, man, listen, let's work. So he's so deep in the music game, he literally just got his doctorate in it.
Okay.
He's Dr. Billy Moss for music. Okay. Hey, Dr. Billy. Anyway, so he has it down to where, you know, all my shit is ASCAP. All my shit is, we're all the way legit. All my homies has been doing music for all these years. They're like, damn, nigga, you doing that shit right. They all just literally just making music, not tagging over. They're putting mixtape shit on real albums and saying, if it hit, I'll pay later type shit.
Oh, no. The name was nigga? Ricky Martin.
Oh, yeah, he gay.
Yeah, Ricky Martin.
For sure.
Yeah, Ricky Martin.
For real.
The Thong Song. He took all that money off.
Thong Song was from Ricky Martin?
He used some shit off the Thong Song.
So he took the whole damn song.
Took the whole money
that's too
off
much,
of
Ricky.
that.
Ricky, that's fucked up. Ricky, you could have let Cisco keep 5%. God
what
damn.
Was that? What's that hook he used and he didn't get it okay from?
So scandalous. That's living the vida loca. Yeah, that's goddamn.
Living the vida loca.
Yeah, song gone.
That right there. Vida loca. Yeah, he didn't get approved for that. And he said he went in there and thought Ricky was going to be cool with it and everything, pay later.
Yeah.
Motherfucker said, give it all. Took it all, man. It was Ricky Martin. Yeah, I knew it was going to come.
And that's how that, because they told me, I said, well, before we go redoing the whole thing, what would it cost for me to clear it? So I paid a lady. They got services for the shit. I didn't even want to pay. I'm like, let me just fucking DM Pleasure P. They're like, no, go through the channels. I'm like, man, fuck. She need her money. So I gave her, it was $2,800 for her to go reach out to Pleasure P and the people. Nigga, I'm glad I did because she came back with, it was Pleasure P. There was another 14 people a part of the composition of the music. So whoever was on guitar, whoever was on keys, whoever the engineer, I don't know how it all broke down, but the snippet that was in my song with some repetition was so many, it was not just, but so the cost to clear it included all 14 people and then like another bag on top of that for Pleasure P.
Total for how much?
$68,000.
God damn.
The ballpark for clearing a song should be what I paid her at $28,000, and then you pay the original artist something between $3,000 and $3,500.
Okay.
That's to clear it. Or they'll say, give me that, and then also I want 5% on the production side of the song, or so they make money. And that's the whole concept. But for them to be like $68,000 and that nigga wants the whole half of production. I'm like, nigga, they make this beat, nigga. It's just one little snippet. No.
Right.
Tell you what we gonna do. And
we're going to get rid of that.
So on Tuesday, the song comes out. It's filthy. I think it's better. I think this version is much better than the one that you already liked.
Okay.
I think, and Twister goes crazy. So Billy Moss is so on his business. Shout out to Dr. Billy. There's a thing called a side artist agreement. Have you heard of this?
Mm-mm.
So essentially, and this is what a lot of artists don't know, but essentially, let's say you rap on a song and you have, name any rapper, Johnny Gill, fuck it. Johnny Gill sings on your song, you rap on it. Somehow, that motherfucker gone. Side artist agreement, when he signs it, it basically says everywhere that all of Johnny Gill's music plays, your song is automatically in rotation with it. Otherwise, they keep it separate. This is a Nate Jackson song, and ain't got shit to do with Twister.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as Twister signs the agreement, now I'm in the mix of all Twister music.
Right.
Everything he's done with Kanye, everything he's done. So it has the potential to be a very big song. And I was trying to get to 10. So I have another 4 that are already ready to go.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, this is some shit I don't think nobody's doing. And I shouldn't even say this out. I'm gonna say it. If you tell me about the Hodominium, nigga, I can tell you this. Because I don't know what you just saved me. At least some shoes and some cut up big shit. But so the concept is you make a song, right?
Mm.
You take that song, you put it in the system, and it has a way to tell you what samples it picked up.
Mm-hmm.
Then you pay the lady the 20 or whoever the person is, and they go track down who has the ownership of the masters. It's not the artist. It'd be somebody random. You're like, what the fuck? When did he buy right? So what I did was I did it backwards. Like I just reverse engineered it. Instead of making the song and then playing Where's Waldo, but who owns the shit that's a part of it, let me talk to the people that own shit and just try to buy something. Like, hey man, let me remake this song. I'll just pay you now.
Right.
For whatever the fuck I'm gonna do. So,
right.
Nigga, I have permission to make a song over the Adina Howard T-shirt and panties beat.
Mm.
And that beat is so iconic that I can't even front. It's intimidating to be like, I'm gonna put new words on this fucking hit, you know what I mean?
Right.
But when I get it done, I think that one's gonna go around the world 6-7 times.
Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to do an Orange Juice Jones type shit, comedy over that type of thing.
Don't even look in there, baby. You're close.
Gone. That kind of shit. That kind of shit. But
you should do it.
Yeah, I am. I'm just.
What the hell's stopping you?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
I'll help you.
I get it. I'm gonna get it done.
You in L.A.?
Yeah.
Dr. Billy Moss in L.A.
Tell them what's up. And tell Twister I say I ain't seen Twister in about 15, 20 years.
You know him?
Yes.
Outstanding. I'll definitely mention something.
Yeah, please tell him I said what's up.
He didn't know me. I just reached out and through a DM, and his people hit me back like, if you serious, Send it. I sent the shit over. I said, what's it gonna run me? They said, what's it gonna run me? I did it. Done. And that's where we're at. Then Billy like, you need a side eye scheme. You need to get it. I'm like, oh shit. So now I'm sending emails after I already got the verse. Like, can you sign that? Can you sign this? Apparently I needed this. I needed that. But in the process, Twista's manager was like, nigga, you on your shit. First person I want to talk to is Mr. Cockeye. What's your name? Jermaine? Outstanding. How you spell it? Just one eye? Woo! You walk right into that. You're like, okay. Nigga got one eye too. This your girl with you? That's your wife. Are you okay with him seeing other women? Cause he do. Every time he look out his goddamn head, he looking all over the goddamn road. Do you do something for a living in which other people rely on your eyesight? She's like, no, he don't do shit. What do you do for a living? You're a manager at Dish Network, which also has one eye. People still buy Dish? Manager at Dish Network. How long did it take to become a manager? It took you a year, but you could have did it in 6 months. Why did it take 6 extra months? They're like, we're gonna give you a promotion right now if you can read this eye chart. It said E3, LT, RT, RT, LT, 3T, 4T, 5T. Do not read this far. This is the small print. God damn. Rainbow. I can't see. So you're the manager now. Okay, so if somebody has Dish Network and their bill is due, you could go in there and press a couple buttons and give them a blessing? Not really. Why you do that little dance first? They like, huh? If you feel like it. Damn. What if they take you out to eat? IHOP. That nigga got one good eye. We going to IHOP. That. Enjoy your pancake. What you say? You work in the office? That's a random thing to yell out. You don't have face-to-face interact? So you just on the phone? You don't take phone calls unless they escalate. And people don't know about your eyes because they on the phone. I tell you right now, I call in, I'm gonna hear that eye. Goddamn right. I'm like, you sound cockeyed. Look at that goddamn eyeball. Can you see it? Y'all way up there, you can't even see it. Listen, this eyeballs are doing whatever the fuck they want. They throwing up Wakanda forever. You gonna show everybody? Why would he get up and show y'all how f***ed up the eye is? Like, look at my eye, everybody. I feel like I got you and you and you. I ain't say shit in here. Sir, you can close your eyes a little bit. Like, get me. What's your name? Nice to meet you, Bill. And who's this with you? That's your wife? Did you just look away? Were you praying? Why you put your head down right away? She's like, shit. Yeah, no. You want to get little Bill? Go ahead, but you leave me alone. Okay, how long you been with your queen, man? 17 years. That's what's up. There should be more people clapping than that. 17 years is a massive accomplishment. She been dealing with his dumb ass for 17 goddamn years. Wow. What's the secret? 17 years, how you make it that long? Y'all young?
She got you stressed out. You took a deep breath. He was like, oh. Huh? I keep you together? I just met you. You mean like you watch the videos and shit and y'all be cuddled up? Okay. I ain't really eat today, so this alcohol is raging through my goddamn body. I want you to know that. I'm trying to be responsible with your relationship. I don't want to fuck nothing up. You made it 17 years, but this shit right here make me say wild shit. How did you meet your girl? Hey. That's it. I don't even know this bitch. Get your answers together. 8 months after you got out the military. Hold on. Who's military? U.S. military, because you got a hell of an accent. You're mixed with what? Oh, this nigga did a 23 of me. Black, Puerto Rican, Irish. What else? Black, Puerto Rican, Irish. Black, Puerto Rican, Dutch, French. Irish. And what else? I missed one. Puerto Rican and Scandinavian. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. Someone say, ooh, this is gumbo, yeah? He's everything. You literally could receive every slur and be offended. But what about your lady? What is she? Mexican. Why'd you say it like it was just... No, you said it fucked up. He said it fucked up. What's your girl? Mexican. That's fucked up. That's a beautiful culture, bro. You gotta lean into her shit. You don't even know what the fuck you are. You might as well just start saying you Mexican too. That. What kind of Mexican are you, mama? She's like, Phoenix, I don't know. You're not Michoacan? You from where? California originally? Okay. That's what's up. Okay, calm down. She's like, my. That's what's up. So how many kids y'all got? 2? That's it? They both you? Got your Mexican wife and only 2 babies, huh? Usually they come with a couple. Yeah, that first date, they be like, they're outside in the car. I cracked the window. They have air. How you doing? You got some nice ass kneecaps. Let's just say kneecaps. Them goddamn ain't bullshit. Sheesh. What's your name? Selena? Girl, I will beat the bitty bitty bum bum off your goddamn. You goddamn right. I bitty 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 bum bum. You fine. God damn, you fine. You ain't even got no bottom teeth. I still do it. You got bottom teeth? Let me see the bottom. Okay, all right. Oh, you're missing that little hood tooth, though. No, it's on this side. I see that little window. You ain't slick. She gonna show me the good side. No, I'm good. What about that hole over there? She got like this. I gotta give you the good side. This your friend with you? Outstanding. Just a friend or this rock paper? No, just a homegirl. You beautiful too. She's your what? Sister-in-law? Your husband love you? That goddamn ring big? Then I'm not. It's a teardrop with some other around it? Who you married to, a cardinal? What do you do for money that you balling like that? Yeah. Airbnb what? Arbitrage? Just give me this. Hey, you look like you know what the that means. What is an Airbnb arbitrage? She's rich. All right, we're head back over here. I didn't know what the arbitrage was. I thought that was a seagull with ass and it never lands. But that's an albatross. Albatross just means money. What do you do then? You just stay home and just make sure the pussy tight? You just be in there squeezing rolls of quarters? Huh? You're a mechanical engineer? You're beautiful and brilliant? Wow. Wow. Where at? Where are you mechanical engineering? At an aerospace company? What, like Lockheed Martin? Lockheed Martin? What's it called? Wyatt? Or you say be quiet? Bitch, I can say something. Who the fuck you shushing? So you work at the aerospace company and mechanical engineer. What's your specialty? Like, what should we be proud of you for you do? Thermodynamic regulation. Woo-wee. And I have to apologize, because I thought you were selling and for you to be doing thermodynamic regulation, I feel like an asshole for judging you by how fine you are. You've been in the books, girl. You're a bookworm. You're a fine-ass nerd. And what about what you do? She said, I failed. What do you do, baby? Global financial crimes? You a global accountant detective? You the police? Everybody say the police on 3. 1, 2, 3. Even if they got nice. She said, thank you. That's a beautiful black woman. Got the chocolate skin and cheekbones and lips looking good and shit. Got the pink to fade into the brown looking chocolate than a got your braids done, a little bit of baby hair, got your lashes done, eyebrows done. Woo, woo. I know you got some fire. That sitting up under you just, What's your fine ass name? Huh? Joe Vinay? Joe Vinay? No. That will steal everything in my house. She named after her daddy. Daddy named Joe, mama named Renee. That's Joe Vinay. Now what do? You also got a good black job? You a real estate agent? Just got your license? What part of this area you in? Phoenix what? Awatuki? Awatuki? Okay, Awatuki that you. Awatuki that mother. Awatuk that mother. Is that a city? Awatuki sound like sex. What's your favorite position? Awatuki. Okay. We're gonna need to lay down a towel for that. That's the Awatuki, girl. Sit your ass down. I'm about to do the Awatuki. Say my name. Jovenay. What they call you, JoJo? Yeah. Well, why you didn't say that? Here, this yours. Go ahead. It's just a little piece of wood. Phoenix got some beautiful women. That's bad. If there's any ladies in this, and you know, you're lonely. I think it's safe to say that we found our candidate. Oh, damn! You couldn't even spin that big around. Oh shit. My bad. Absolutely not. I used to like that. What's up with Mexican Shrek, man? How you doing, baby? Only because outside you were like, I'm in the second row. Make sure you get me, bro. Hell yeah, you look like my That's how my look, he got ears on it. Who you with? That's your brother? Who else? That's your lady? That's your nephew? What up, Neff? It's your birthday? Outstanding, man. This your girl? Well, move that ass hair out your face. There you go, man. Man up. And so who's that behind you over there? Wait. You put your wife behind you? Is that a Mexican thing? I'm pretty informed on the cultures, but I ain't never seen somebody just put their wife in the back like a Uber driver. You don't love her or something? Oh, you're too big. She's tired of your shit. She's like, that. Is your brother going? No. You should have sat your big ass back there so he can sit with his wife. Then nephew and his girl sit right there, and then you sit with your girl. Matter of fact, everybody get up. You about to move seats. Everybody get your ass up. Get up. Shrek, sit down. You're the only one that was in the right spot. Neff, sit over one more seat. You right there. Dora the Explorer. Explore that seat right there. Neff, sit right there with your girl. You sit with your girl. Sit your ugly ass down. You sit with your girl. And now everybody is in love. I got you, fool. Fuck yeah. You wanted to sit with your girl the whole time. With your dumbass nephew. You didn't have a choice. I'd like to talk to the white man. Are you looking away, sir? What was over there? You were staring at it so hard. Was that a look away? It was? Okay, I can respect that. She's like, it's not. Cook his ass. Please. Hey, you touching your elbow. F that couple. She's trying to get me arrested. I went over. She was like, mother, I swear to God. We were having fun, and then he started with Derek. All right, let me talk to you with the damn. Where the rest of your clothes at? Who you with? Sir, who are you that you got all these beautiful women sitting with you by yourself? That's your cousin? Oh, okay. All right. So these are her friends. You just extra. Which one do you like, man? They are bad than a motherfucker. You don't even care, huh? Whichever one likes me, fool. I just got my dick out, bro. Turn the lights off. What's your name, cousin? Lexi? I bet it is. I bet it is. Lexi, like a sexy Lexi. What about you with your shoulders out right there? Bella? Yep. Yeah. And what about you right there? What's your name? Hello? Huh? Leandra? That's the one you like? You start rubbing your ear on her. He's gay? Oh, I didn't notice that. I should have picked up on them gay ass bangs. You got to be gay to just be like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut everything straight across. That way I don't have to move my hair when I'm sucking dick. Gay! Happy Pride, man. Your shit coming up, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I fuck with the gays. Not. Let's be clear. I fuck with the gays. I don't fuck with the gays. You understand the difference?